Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, folks, back to another episode of Offseason Central, episode 23. Oh my God, I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. The Juan Soto saga is almost over. Almost over. And if you're a Mets fan, honestly, this is the final countdown. This is where it really counts if you are Steve Cohen, that front office. Now, apparently, the Mets and a bunch of other teams have already made their final offers, their final push. Basically, Boris, Juan Soto, his family right now are making their final decisions, their choices. And I believe a choice is already made. Folks, this can happen any minute now. You could hear across the wires from Jeff Passan, John Heyman, Juan Soto potentially could be, envision this, a New York Met. A New York Met. Insane. It's really insane to think about it. And throughout this ride, there have been many ups and downs with Juan Soto going from LA to Boston to Toronto to the Bronx and to the Mets. I 100%, I've been consistent with this throughout. Juan Soto will either go to the New York Mets or New York Yankees. It is New York's player to lose. New York's teams are the two front runners. Today's news has Carlos Mendoza's son. Has he spilled the beans? Has he revealed some actual inside knowledge? Because, folks, in the last couple of days, I haven't really been posting a lot. The reason why I haven't been posting a lot is because there have been fake rumor after fake rumor. My last video had a report from Jack Curry of the New York Yankees. Jack Curry, to me, is a very respected reporter. So we did a video on that report because there was some legit news. The video before that, we spoke about Randy Myers reporting some type of BS report about the Yankees potentially having a ceiling of $550 million. Jack Curry of the New York Yankees disputed that and said, no, the Yankees will go well beyond that. Now, another fake report the other day said, and this came from Mark Feinstein, and he's a pretty decent reporter. He said that the New York Yankees would have last licks, that any offer the Mets, the Blue Jays, the Red Sox would make, that Soto would say, hey, you know what, Yankees, don't worry. Whatever offer I get, you have a chance to match it. But Jeff Passan, John Heyman, other reporters, even Jack Curry said they dispute that. They have no knowledge of that. That is not true. So there are so many false reports out there. And then Andy Martino he covers our New York Mets. He said there is nothing out there, nothing really legit news out there, and that any reporters leaking this information are making it up. Okay, Jeff Passan, I trust him. He said that we are in a final chapter. A decision will be coming within the next couple of days. I believe him. I trust him. And Jack Curry, same thing, covering the Yankees, says the decision will come down the pipe very, very soon. Today's news, like I mentioned, we're going to be talking about Mendoza's son. What does the kid know? First, if you haven't got a chance yet, smash the like button. If you're brand new and you are a passionate MLB Mets fan, MLB fan, subscribe. We love baseball here on this channel. And thank you again to all of you as well. This has been a very fun saga. Okay, so let's go to this. So apparently, as the baseball world waits on the news of where Juan Soto will sign, fans, we've been looking for clues wherever, all over the place. And an unlikely source has posted on TikTok. While others have remained fairly tight-lipped during the free agency process, some actual information on the New York Yankees star might have slipped through the cracks. While none of this is confirmed and it's all been speculative, the idea of the son of New York Mets manager Carlos Mendoza may have provided a bit too much inside knowledge on social media. So, on social media, somebody posted, let me see where it was. Posted, I don't know if it was on Instagram, but they posted was going to the Red Sox. Another guy goes, oh yeah, damn, sorry. Okay, so the original post was Soto to the Sox. Another guy goes, yeah, dude, it seems really believable. Another fan goes, yup. Then this is where Carlos Mendoza's son apparently chimes in, and he goes, Mets offer him 700 million over 15. So no, in your face. I know you don't. I love that. I love that from the kid. The kid's taking a lot of flack right now, but if you're a Mets fan, you gotta love the kid. He loves his Mets. He loves his dad. He wants the Mets to get better. You gotta praise this kid. Praise Carlos Mendoza's son. Praise him. And if you're a Red Sox fan and if you hate on a kid, I feel bad for you. Okay. So he basically goes 700 over 15. And then another guy goes, they aren't getting Soto Burns. They aren't getting him. They aren't getting him. And then another guy goes, the offer hasn't been given. Three teams offered 600 million, none at the 700 million mark. Then Carlos Mendoza's son chimes in again. You don't know who I am. You don't know who I am. You don't know who you're messing with. Love this kid. Love this kid. So the next response to "You don't know who I am," another, I think another comment that goes, "Your favorite Bible verse is Isaiah 16:22. You hate candy. Your favorite sport is baseball. Your favorite team is the New York Mets. Your name is Adrian, and you made up a figure that you claim." Adrian, son of Mendoza, goes, "All right, just watch and see. Let's go. If you don't believe me." Okay, so that basically ended it. And then if you click on the link of this kid's social media account, there's a picture of him and Francisco Lindor doing drills, and then there's also a picture of, I think, a video of Carlos Mendoza in the clubhouse after the Mets clinched a couple playoff series, saying, "Do you like my dad's speech?" So it's to me, people are killing the kid. And people are saying, Carlos Mendoza, should be angry at his son. But honestly, maybe he did slip up. Maybe he put some information he wasn't supposed to. Maybe it made Carlos Mendoza look bad because Carlos Mendoza probably wasn't supposed to be telling his son in case it accidentally leaked out. At this point right now, I don't think it really matters. I really don't think it really matters. Jeff Passan and Buster Olney both speculated that a deal could reach 700 million, and Olney was the one who mentioned 15 season. Okay, so you got to think Scott Boras wants to top the Shohei Ohtani $700 million figure. Questions are coming out. Why should anyone believe that account belongs to Mendoza's son? His next comment said, "Bro, you don't know who I am." Okay, we spoke about that, but you know what? Whether it belongs to his son or not, does it really matter? Does it really matter? At the end of the day, we know the Mets are in it to win it. We know the Mets have the potential to go above 700 million. The facts match up. We know that this, according to Soto, everything Soto is looking for, the New York Mets could provide. We know Soto wants a lot of money. We know the Mets can provide the most money. He is looking for a winner. The Mets have shown themselves to be a winner. He wants to know that you are committed to winning. The Mets have shown that they will be committed to winning more than anybody else. We have an up-and-coming farm system. Well, he also showed he wants to have a good relationship with the owner, a guy who will be a partner with him. There is no better partner in probably all of MLB, maybe all of a sport, an owner like Steve Cohen. Steve Cohen and Juan Soto are exactly made for each other. Okay, let's address the Feinstein report. Do the Yankees have last licks? as we mentioned earlier, it seemed like that has been disputed. And at the end of the day, that made no damn sense. Why would you elevate the New York Yankees saying, oh, the New York Mets, the Dodgers, make your offer, and they're going to know, the other teams are going to know, hey, wait a minute, the Yankees have last licks? Who am I, chop liver? And then other people were saying, well, if the Mets know it, then they're going to have to make a higher offer. And, then the Yankees may not even match it. You know what? Honestly, that's an insult to Steve Cohen if you're going to say the New York Yankees have last licks. Steve Cohen, he's a boss. He wants to have last licks. In fact, as I was doing my research, that actually was confirmed. Okay, so Mets could have a huge advantage over the Yankees. Obviously, the Juan Soto sweepstakes are coming to their conclusion. Juan Soto wore pinstripes for the entire 2024. They reached the World Series. The left-handed slugger got a small taste of what experiencing success in the Bronx could look like. That could be perceived as a huge advantage to Brian Cashman. Right? Could it be? Could it be? Could it be? Feinstein gave the Yankees and Yankee fans hope when he says, I think the Yankees believe that they will have a final crack. However, again, Rosenthal disputed that report yesterday on Foul Territory by saying the opposite. He's getting the sense that the New York Mets will be the team to have that opportunity. If so, that would be huge since it's been reported that the Mets owner Steve Cohen doesn't plan on being outbid for Soto. Folks, listen to that. The report the other day about the Yankees being that team to have the last crack is wrong. The Mets are the team to have the last crack at Mr. Juan Soto. And why not? If the Mets have the deepest pockets, why wouldn't Boris and why wouldn't Soto give the New York Mets last crack if the whole intention is for Soto to make the most money? Let's just look at the facts. Let's look at the evidence. That's all we're looking about. Okay, while the Yankees and the Mets have been viewed as the favorites to land the outfielder, there have been fierce competition for his services from both the Blue Jays and the Red Sox. And the Red Sox have shown themselves to be extremely desperate, requesting a last-minute meeting to Mr. Juan Soto, trying to figure out how can we land him. In fact, going so far to say, tell us what you need to get the deal done. Now, if that's the case, first of all, I don't think Steve Cohen's going to get outbid, number one. And number two, it may be a case that no matter what the Red Sox do, they are not in a position to sign Juan Soto. Put money aside. Put his heroes aside. David Ortiz, everybody that played there 20 years ago. That's in the past. That's over. If they were on the team now, it'd be a little different. The Red Sox have not shown themselves in the past 6 to 7 years to be trustworthy. They are not in a position right now where they are viewed as perennial winners. I'm sorry, Red Sox fans. This Red Sox management screwed it up for you. The Mets in the last year and a half have been preparing for this offseason, just like the Dodgers prepared for the 2023 offseason. The Red Sox have done nothing to prepare for this moment except look pathetic and look horrible. I'm sorry, I know they have been good in the last 20 years, but what have you done for me lately? Juan Soto doesn't want to waste 3 or 4 years of his career to be in a position in 2028 where the Red Sox will be perennial winners. He wants to win now, when he's 26, 27, 28, his legacy means a lot to him. That's why he is so into what a whole organization can provide to him on a whole. All right, folks, like I said, you got to be excited. You absolutely got to be excited. If you're a Mets fan, Yankee fan, I would say yesterday it would be 55-45 in favor of the Mets. Now I'd say 60-40 Mets. 60% he goes to the Mets, 40% Yankees. I'm not even including the Red Sox. Red Sox, I've upgraded them to a distant third place. Toronto and the Dodgers are jockeying for fourth and fifth place. In fact, you don't even hear the Dodgers anymore. Watch them be a crazy mystery team, but I don't think so. All right, folks, let me know. What do you think about, the whole situation? Is he coming to the Mets? That's what I want to know. Is he coming to the Mets? How excited are you? Let me know down in the comments. Like, subscribe, and we're gonna be all over this. I took off the next couple of days. I intend to see a signing very, very, very soon, very, very shortly. Stay tuned, folks. Thank you all. Like, subscribe. I will speak to you every soon. Let's go, Mets. Let's get excited.